I really don't remember the rest.
Bro, this is the first time I've made the food. Cinco de Mayo, chop it up. Cinco de Mayo, all right, cool. Hola a todos, me llamo Fola, and welcome to Chop It Up, Cinco de Mayo. Today we are cooking a range of tacos. I've got a chicken tinga one, I've got baja fish one, I've got a veggie one for Martina. I've got a few margaritas here and there that we're gonna make. It's gonna be really fun. We're gonna learn a little bit about the history of Cinco de Mayo, what they did that also aligns with me, such as rebelling. But we're gonna have a great time, and hopefully you guys enjoy it and then replicate my food, which I got from Allen Iverson. For the chicken tacos, I'm just gonna do I put a little bit of oregano in there already, some paprika, and a little bit of ground cumin. Just gonna season the chicken with that, put that straight into the pan to cook. Then I'm gonna make a little bit of a quick sauce. When you ask me for measurements and that, I don't really do measurements. Also, this fresh pack of paprika, I do season every time I make food, don't worry about that. Even though Allen Iverson told me to just put the chicken straight into the pan without salt, pepper, nothing, just straight vibes, and I'm not really on that. So I'm just patting the chicken dry before I put it in the seasoning, otherwise you've got bare moisture in that on there, and that's a bit dead. I'm using a bit of blue towel. Some fun facts about Cinco de Mayo. It's not actually Mexican Independence Day. I know that's what you all thought, it's not. It's the Battle of Puebla, where France, Spain, and England came to get back their repayments because they already colonized Mexico. But Mexico said, no, I'm not paying back what you guys took. I don't know, but I agree with that, because also too, if you colonize me, I'm not giving you no bread. I'm not running you nothing. So these guys fought back, they won. Napoleon even tried to stay in Mexico to try and get the money longer. It didn't work. They kicked him out and they won. So what I'm saying to you is, be like Mexico, stand your ground. If someone's telling you to pay them, the bailiffs, debt collectors, your boss, if your boss is telling you something you don't like, just not F him, but get out of here, mate, get out of here. So yeah, that's what Cinco de Mayo is all about, for me anyway. That's how I interpreted it. All right, cool, so I'm just giving the chicken a little bit of a rub. I'm saying, let them get to know itself in there. I'm gonna add this one in there too at the same time. So for the sauce, I'm gonna add in a little chipotle, which is now sriracha. And then you put in a little bit more smoked paprika and a bit more cumin. And the passata that is behind Bradley, I'll also use. But not from there. Just get the tomato puree wherever you got it from. So yeah, you use these ones to build it together. And then, yeah, that's good to go. That'll be the chicken one done. Put that to the side after, let it rest. Shred the chicken, put it back into the sauce. Bob's your uncle, Linda's your aunt. They're cooking. All right, yeah, that's some tonk breast, bro, honestly. What, yo? Chunky ass breast. But that one looks a bit more, get me, chickeny. This one's looking like it's its neglected little brother. It is, clearly. Like, it's you're trying not to, give your brother some space. You know what I'm saying? It's like them twins in the womb where, oh, you were gonna be a twin, but you ate your brother. Like, this is what's happened.
Imagine if you had like Auntie Harriet or someone in the kitchen with you and just...
If Gordon Ramsay was here, he'd be like, what are you doing?
Do you think he'd stay?
Do you think he'd stay? He'd definitely stay. I wouldn't let him leave. I'd be like, brother, the door's even locked. It locks from the outside. We're in here till it's done. I should have put oil in there. That's what you do is when you're cooking chicken and things like that, you normally put oil in the pan. Depends if you want to cook it from like a cold pan. I didn't do that. I just cooked it, but obviously it's worked out well for me. But for your own health and safety, and just for general betterment of yourself, saute. If you've heard about that word, sauteing the onions, I'm going to make them like nice and soft. Then I'm going to put the sauce over there, like I said before. Boom. Then I shred the chicken, slap the chicken back into the thing. Bradley got the tortillas, then we build it after that, and the next thing you know, just a quick disclaimer, just in case you didn't hear before, or you're wondering what is this guy doing or what is this guy on. I'm not a real chef, yeah? I'm a TV chef, at most. I'm one of them man that, you know, they just stand there and then all of a sudden the food's good. I shouldn't even be looking at the chicken right now, but I'm looking at you guys. So if you can't come for me in the comments, I'm gonna come right back, even harder than before. Pause. You know what I'm saying? Chicken looking good though. Chicken looking good. I told you, no oil. This is some. Listen to me. Nah, you're not on what I'm on. You know the kind of time that I'm on. The kind of time that I'm on, where I do things that shouldn't really be coming off, but they're coming off. That's my year. Do you know what I mean? That's my 2025 and 2026 up till 2030. Because when at 2030, I'm gonna be doing the points where everything is intentional. Do you get it? But right now, it's just coming off. I'm just making it look good. But yeah, the chicken's looking really nice and brown, and then I'm just gonna shred it in a second. So, is this how? Now, you know how to check if your chicken's done? You don't shred it, but you just cut it with a knife and fork. Then you look into the center. Also, if you've got a thermometer, you can do it with that. But I don't have a thermometer because I'm not rich. It's not done. It's not done. It's not done. It's not done, don't worry about it. But we knew that. It's better than going out and like, you know, just eating raw chicken. I know that some people are on that. Or people that eat like, what's your real struggle meal? Like if you're just eating plain chicken. No, it's not even a struggle meal. If you've got chicken in your yard, that means you've got enough to get me to do something. But if you're just eating plain chicken at home, plain chicken and pasta, even you gym bros, like that's not real food. That's not real sustenance. You're not really living. Just because you're going to the gym, you look bland. But at the end of the day, what you're eating, you can't bring that to your girl. You can't bring that to your mom. You can't bring that to me. So like, honestly, guys, let's just do a bit of seasoning. Let your chicken cook thoroughly. Don't let it be plain and white. Let it have some color on there. We need to stand up as the we need to stand up as United Nations together to just become a nation of people that season chicken and eat good. We don't need to eat like you're eating. You don't need to eat like you're in the war or you're rationing or the bombs are flying overhead. World War II is done. World War III is pending though. But yeah, I've got a Spanish person helping me today.
Spanish person?
Oh, is that how it is?
One of the people that actually tried that actually colonized Mexico in the first place. In fact, Spain were the main people to colonize Mexico. Obviously, that's why they speak Spanish. And the rest of Latin America. So I think they even tried to colonize Brazil, but Brazil fought back and then lost to Portugal. Imagine losing to Portugal. Like Spain, I guess, you know what I mean? Because Spain, they took Mexico, Cuba, maybe? I don't know if they speak Spanish. Dominican Republic. Like these are real countries, you know. Like Spain really did something, and then Brazil couldn't succumb to Spain, but they lost to Portugal. Portugal that has nothing going on there. Like obviously you got sun and whatnot, and I live in the UK, so I can't even say anything. But like Portugal got nothing, and also Portugal, they're not even speaking your Portuguese in Brazil. They're speaking like their own version. They even said, fuck all that other shit. I'm all about, like they're talking my thing. I go there speaking Portuguese, they're thinking that I'm talking nonsense. So, in conclusion, what I'm trying to say is, Portugal, get your stuff together. Let's get your act together. Start thinking with real logic and purpose. Do you know what I'm saying? How I'm trying to come with 2030, that's how you should be thinking you should have been thinking that in the 19 or 18, when did you colonize, brother? 1800s? 1800s or whenever the Battle of Puebla was, because we're doing Cinco de Mayo. So I said that's. Columbus is another person that I don't even have time for. Like, bro, what? Like he's king colonizer, and what? Columbus Day is a colonizer, no? Christopher.
Yeah.
Americans.
Spain gave them the.
Spain gave them the. We should really even kick Bradley out, really. Like, bro, look how. This is basically he's a terrorist.
Okay.
Oh no, he's not. Bradley's not a terrorist, but like, do you get me? You know what I mean?
Doesn't work one day.
Like he's not. Bradley's not a terrorist himself, but the things that people have done have been horrific to, you know, multiple countries. Same with England, to be fair. And the only country that's really abstained from most of this is Nigeria. Where else do we not like? Australia. I don't like Australia at all. I've got top five worst countries of all time. Australia's their number one because Australia, I don't even know why you'd want to go there. First of all, it's too far away. Thank you, just keep an eye on it. First of all, it's too far away. Why do you have so many bugs and snakes? And then you got kangaroos that are willing to fight humans. In the UK, we don't have any animal that's willing to fight me. There's nothing here. I can go on the street and I'm fine. You man go outside into your back garden and there's something ready to scrap you. And it's not even human. Do you know what I mean? How do you fight that? I can't. Number 2, worst country, Ireland. Ugh. Like, I don't even need to say more about you, man, but like, just know that I have no affinity to you guys. The culture. I mean, Guinness is, because obviously Guinness is Nigerians, we drink that, Ghanaians, we drink that. But apart from that, you man have got no emotion. In football, sport, whatever you want to do, you got nothing going on. Third worst country, do we not remember? I'm gonna go Australia again, just to remind you. I'm never going there. Don't invite me to no function. If you're all getting married there, I'm not going. If you're saying a spontaneous trip, Fola, I'm paying for your flight and expenses, I'm not going. You know what I mean? I'm not doing that. You man, in December, it's sunny on the beach. That's dead. Like, Christmas Day, it's not, like, I understand to a degree, but not really. What else don't we like about Australia? The prices of TNs there is abnormally high. I don't know what you guys are doing, but I checked the website and it's telling me 800 Australian dollars. What the hell is an Australian dollar in the first place? Get with the pounds. Is it not a British colony? What the hell? Anyway, I don't have 4 and 5. Just put Australia there for 4 and 5. I don't even, is this done? Fun facts about Cinco de Mayo. Cinco de Mayo. 5th of May, if you didn't know. It's not actually a national holiday in Mexico, which I think is criminal, personally, because imagine my great-grandfather fought in this war and we've conquered Spain, Britain and France, and you're not giving me the day off because of that. Because what? I need to go to work. The country's free because of me and my ancestors. So if I was Mexican, I would be taking a day off, having a siesta, eating tacos and empanadas and drinking lots of margaritas. But honestly, I think it's criminal because we have a day off for called May Day. Like, what is that? What is May Day? Do you know what I'm saying? 1st of May or something, like, we just have the day off. You guys need to start striking. We also need to take inspiration from the French people who just strike whenever they want. Also, the bin men in Birmingham who are currently on strike and not doing anything. I like that. If we start striking more as a nation, we're gonna get a bit more motion. Everyone's gonna be enjoying life a bit more. 4-day work week. Just saying to anybody that thinks that no one wants that, I want it. Bradley wants that, Martina wants that, Michael wants that. We all want to work for 4 days, or maybe even 3. 3? 0 days is what I'm saying. But yeah, the fact that it's not a public holiday is actually a disgrace, and I will be standing up for the Mexican people, and I'll be running for presidency in Mexico in 2028. Thank you. This is my official, what's it called, electoral. My official electoral. Yeah. I'm starting. Basically, I'm starting today. So if you see me in Mexico soon, just know that I'm working. It's not about pleasure. I'm on business. Go on. Well, I really like the look of it though. I haven't cooked chicken in ages, so that might be shocking for some of you to know that as a black man I haven't been eating chicken recently. But if you think that, then maybe you're a racist. I am setting people up. And another thing about that is, if you feel like, why would I say that? It's because of things that have been said multiple times to me over the course of my life, where people have been judging me and putting me down. So if I come to you as like when I've seen Bradley, and I say, is it because I'm black? It's a genuine question. Don't feel like I'm trying to pressure you or something, but it might be because I'm black. So, okay? Okay? Okay. Yeah.
Does that mean what?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, so we're gonna just shred it, just a couple forks. And you can just really smell the flavors. I don't know if you can smell it through the camera, but you can really smell the flavors just like combining, and all the little bit of the cumin. You can smell the cumin in the air. Yeah. I don't really use cumin that much because it's quite overpowering, like the taste and the smell. But like a little drop here and there really does something. When I was in the pan with it, well, when it was in the pan, it was telling me like, I don't know if you could hear, the mic might not have picked it up, but it was like, oh, Follow, thank you for doing this. I really appreciate how you're cooking me, because some people, they don't look after chickens. But me, I look after them and I name all of them individually. So like, there were 2 chicken breasts in there. One was Charlie and one was Cindy. And they're both very happy to be a part of Chop It Up. Give a shout out, give a quick round of applause to Charlie and Cindy. Thank you. They love you guys and I love you too. Yeah. And I've got a new knife to show you guys. The name of the knife is Susie Jr. Because Susie has given birth and she's given birth to a beautiful, beautiful knife. It's big, paws, and she cuts through anything like it's butter. Do you know what I'm saying? Go on, yeah, show it. Yeah, just go. Do it. You know, yeah. So I've given her a bit of a spin. She's just cut a few onions and a bit of garlic and that. So she's a bit shy, but she's really happy to meet all of you. If you are going to do a choppy onion, it will now be with SJ. I don't know if that affects the previous times, but if it does, just get faster at it. Just like if you feel like, oh, it was the knife, or it was something that Follow did, or take accountability, and now you'll use it SJ. Now, people have asked me, oh, Follow, when are you going to do choppy onion again? Or like, you're so good at cutting onions, I've never seen anybody cut an onion like it. I prepped these onions actually just now, when I was like it was just now, like I cut them like it was, you know when the flash just does something. So it took me about 3.5 seconds to cut these onions, milliseconds. All the flavourings from the chicken they're just gathering together, and then they're just having a little function in the pan. And then there you go. And you just wanted to let it get to know each other in the pan a little bit more. Passata, welcome to onion, onion, welcome to garlic, garlic, welcome to chipotle, etc., etc. So I'm adding the chicken into the pan. It's been a bit annoying. Anyway, well, it'll go into a pan with well-seasoned sauces in there. And then you just want to give it a little bit of a sweep. That's what I'm saying. So it gets covered. Look at that. Look at that, mate. You don't get that everywhere. Core blimey. There you go. Mmm.
What did you say?
Charlie and Cindy.
Did you say good girls in chicken?
No? This is... What's going on? Bradley's trying to get me in trouble. Bradley. So what did you say? Would you ever own an animal, like a farm animal? I would never, because it would have been eaten swiftly. Goats.
You would never, because you would eat it.
Yeah. But the thing is, at least then I know where it came from. Do you know what I'm saying? Especially if one of my, like, if I had sheep, and then one of the sheep had babies, that's lamb. That's exactly what I would want. I would have different types of cows, like the Wagyu one. You see how you get Wagyu beef? It's because the cows are eating acorns. Like, do you know what I'm saying? They're eating well. They're not crowded and eating from the same trough. They're all eating individual meals. There's enough space for them to move around and to talk to their friends if they want to, but you don't have to. And then all of a sudden, I'm there with the gun.
Whoa. God, so
All of a sudden, I'm there with the gun. And then the cow is like, let's name her Marie. The cow all of a sudden is stressing because, like, no, it's not even stressing, because for 1 second it was eating acorns. That's what you know, it's steak, and it's really nice steak. And I'm giving you the background into Marie. And Marie lived for 7 years. She lived out back, actually. If you want, you can see where she lived. Like, it was like maybe a little bit of a hut to protect her from the rain and whatnot. The cow leather, I'm wearing it on my feet. Get me? I've got the trousers on, I've got leather pants and leather gloves on, do you know what I'm saying? I'm dripped out. Bradley's got a leather cape, you know what I'm saying? We're both, yeah. We're both part of this. What would the farm be called?
Why are you dressed
Bradley and Fuller's Farm.
I have to come dressed as a kid.
No one said anything about being dressed as a gamer. I just said you got a leather cape. You don't even. Well, if that's what you think, man, I didn't think about it. I don't know how much you put in a taco though. That'll do, donkey. Might swerve on that corner, whoa. And then there you go. Let me just taste this one. I'll just cover it up. Oh, sorry. Shows you if it's on. It's not bad, you know. Here I thought it was gonna be shit. Okay. Yeah. Okay. First taco, let's go. C'est bon. Buenos todos. So now, after we made those beautiful chicken tacos that everyone rated more than, I'm gonna make these baja fish tacos with a baja slaw. What baja means, or baja, is unknown, but I'm gonna make it regardless. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna quickly start off by making the slaw just so it's ready. A little bit of, Bradley, this thing doesn't work. I'm making a little bit of slaw. So I'm just shredding the cabbage now. It's my first time using the cabbage shredder. Should have probably just used a knife. Yeah, help me. But yeah, I'm gonna make the slaw. A little bit of red cabbage. Ooh, that was close enough. I'm gonna use the knife. So I'm just gonna shred this cabbage, and then we're gonna do a little bit of carrot over there, bit of lime, bit of mayonnaise, just to combo. Don't know if you've had my baja slaw before, but it comes with a delicious like sriracha sauce too. You can buy this. You can find this on my website, choppingitup.com. Backslash. I never stop chopping it up. Backslash baja slaw. And it's almost done. Just like that. Just like that. Just whilst I was talking to you, I just quickly finished it off the slaw. Just gonna scoop it up with Susie, my darling. Susie's actually a pioneer for most knives that came out back when knife making was illegal, and like people used to do it. Like blacksmiths would be working, but it would be in the dead of night, like 3 a.m. and like no one was around. The police were searching. They weren't even looking for like criminals because the criminals were the blacksmiths, and they were working. But Susie made it out of a specific country. I can't name the country because like I don't want her to get in trouble. So Susie made it out of an unknown country without harmless actually, because of the prejudice that was against Santoku knives. But she broke through. She broke through the barriers of oppression and knifism that people don't know about nowadays. But that's just a little bit of history into what Susie has done for the knife economy, for the knife industry. There's so many people that just have to thank her. So I'm just, thank you, Susie. Like, thank you for doing what you do. Just a little quick tip about baja fish. It is actually a fish that actually originated, well, no, the name originated from Mexico. No? That's not right, Bradley. Don't worry about it. So Baja fish is actually originating from Baja, California. If you didn't know, Mexico also has the California. It might have even been the original California, but you know how people, like white people, like to take everything. You see like kind of New York, New Jersey, all these things there. America's just taking it and making their own. York in England is actually much nicer than New York. And Jersey in the UK is much nicer than New Jersey. I mean, most places are nicer than New Jersey too. But just fun facts again. There you go. New York is nicer than New York, I know. Don't worry about it. I peeled this carrot. It can't be this one. This one. Oh yeah, no, but I was gonna put it straight into the bowl. All right, mate, say it first. So, this is real work. This is actually one of the forefathers taught us how to grate carrots. Like I used to do this with my hands. I just mince it with my hand. Just rub like, just mince it with my hand, just straight gratings because my hands are so tough. Because these are the hands of somebody that's worked intensive labor daily. Do you know what I'm saying? Like this isn't. Not everybody can do this. So, but obviously for inclusivity, to show you how you can do it rather than like just showing you how. If I just showed you how I made this food, you guys wouldn't even be able to keep up with it. The camera wouldn't even be able to see. Next thing you know, the oil's boiled, the cabbage has been slaughtered, the carrot has been minced, and the limes are like the citrus has just evaporated from there. So, but that's how quick I make food. So I just had to slow it down a bit, just so that you can keep up. Professionals, if you like professional chefs, Heston Blumenthal, and Gordon Ramsay, the black man, Ainsley. If you guys like want to come on here and then show me how quick you cook, feel free. But what I'm gonna do with this was. That's hot dog.
You're having a hard time eating that.
I can't do it. So I'm just gonna add the slaw in there. I mean the carrot to the slaw. When did calling it slaw become appropriate? What happened to calling it coleslaw? What is missing from it to now just be slaw? What is cole? C-O-L-E, what is that? For now, everyone should just abbreviate it and start calling it coleslaw. What is that? No one's answering. What is it? Cole. Who is Cole? Yeah, we don't want him in there. Does that for free. Lime. It's a tablespoon, but you know me, I don't really abide by the law. Similar to my Mexican brothers. Oh. Yeah, so just add a little tablespoon of mayonnaise. Tablespoon of chipotle. Look at that. Look at that's combining. That's real slaw. No coal. Get out of here, coal. That's real slaw. So that's really gonna go nicely on top of our tacos, you know what I'm saying? So that's the slaw. We just put that to the side for about, and just until we're ready to eat the fish and that. So put a little bit of flour in there already. I think it said 100 grams, give or take. Then we add in the paprika, garlic powder, baking powder. If I put just eye up a teaspoon, I'm finished. Thank you. Nice teaspoon that. Is it a whole teaspoon or is it just like a bit of one? Let me see, that's a teaspoon. So if I look at that now, I'll know that for next time. There you go, just a dash of that in there. 150 ml of water, and how much is in this one? 1.5 litres, so 10% of that. And when you're cooking the fish, it doesn't take too long. I'm just gonna whisk this. Don't do it until it's not smooth. See how it's foaming and that? Let's do it something. Get me. That's all the sparkling water that I put in earlier. Because I'm used to whipping it with the Pyrex, similar to Pusha T and Co. Freddie Gibbs, 21 Savage, 2 Shades. Any others? Bro, why are you not naming? Name some black people, bro. Who is your favourite black person? Who is it? Who is it? Let me know. Let me know in the comments who your favourite black person is. Mine is also me. SJ. Say hi, SJ. Hi, guys. So I'm gonna cut the chicken into pieces with SJ. And then, do you think that's smooth enough?
Did you say chicken?
I'm gonna cut the fish into small pieces with SJ. Is that smooth enough? Yeah, yeah. So SJ is she's really working. The thing is with SJ, the reason I prefer her to Susie, no, I don't prefer either of them. I love them both equally, but she's just a bit more nimble. Like she's just ready to get down to the job. Sometimes Susie's like, oh, I don't really want to cut this. I don't really want to cut that. But you know what? She's been through a lot. Like I said, I told you what she's done before for the knifing community. So the oil's ready to go. Fish is ready to go. The fish is ready to go. Boom, boom. Everybody getting to know each other in there. Whisk getting to know each other. Mm-hmm. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Now this one's good. This might be taco of the day. This might be taco of the day already, you know. So you normally leave them to cook for about 4 or 5 minutes. Probably just turn them a little bit just so that they all get some equal love on both sides. I'm saying no need to be unbiased or biased. Take out. We're gonna drain them on the paper towel. Then let it set. Get the tacos out. Boom. Fish. Slaw. Bit of lime juice over the top. You know how we do. Oh, sorry. Look at that. Look at that on. We'll have a look. We'll have a look. We'll definitely have a look. You see how Drewski was on flipping Gordon Ramsay's Kitchen Nightmares? I can be there. But, no, I don't want him shouting. I can't have him shouting at me though. Honestly, brother. Listen, if he's shouting at me, I'm gonna shout back. Don't talk to me like that. I'm just gonna leave them all to just start stacking like my bread. It's not stacking. Please sponsor me. Hi guys. I know you're thirsty today. Do you know what I have for you? I've got some ting. Pink ting. Not just normal ting, not just any other colour, but it's pink. It's refreshing, it's beautiful, it really just goes down at the end of the day. And do you know what else? It's Bradley's favourite drink. So, if I were you, I'd buy a bottle of ting today, if you can find it. Shop just burnt down. I can taste the acid, the fire in it. So the shop just burnt down, but it makes it smoky flavour. Quick fact about President Juarez while this fish is fishing right now, do you know what I'm saying? Big quick fact about President Juarez. He's the one that stopped paying people back, such as France and Spain and England. So they had to come over on the 5th of May. They came over to Mexico and they said, look, you haven't paid us in a while, like what's going on? President Juarez said, I'm still not paying you. They started battling, started fighting. England pulled out, Spain pulled out. France tried to stay. Napoleon said, no, I'm not leaving without my money, bro. They were fighting. It was 2-1 in terms of numbers. Mexicans had like the 1 and then everyone else had the 2. And they won, which is another word in terms of, not prosperity, perseverance. You might be outnumbered, but if you're fighting for a cause that is just and is right, you're gonna win. You're gonna win. And that's my word for the day. Perseverance. Americans actually came over to help fight the Mexican Battle of Puebla. So it's more celebrated in America, but you know what it is? It's just that they're culture vultures. They're just trying to steal the celebration, the day. Do you know what I'm saying? They start taking siestas when they're not working at all. Do you know what I mean? And then obviously they started like. There's a lot of Mexicans in America, right? Yeah. I don't even know if it's them that's celebrating. It's probably like Donald Trump. He's telling them to build a wall, but then he's like, oh damn, Cinco de Mayo, let's have a taco. Do you know what I mean? He's all hypocrites, bro. All hypocrite. But yeah, there you go. Yeah, all right, sorry. I just wanted to make sure. Do you know what I mean? I didn't want to skip nothing, Brad. Do you know what I'm saying? Sorry. Sorry. See. Colonizer. You know, I'm gonna take the best piece for myself, obviously.
So you don't want to?
I'm going to. I did. Yeah, boom. All right. How much slaw do I put on there? That much? That's a good amount of slaw. I built that brick by brick. Brick by. I built this shit brick by brick. I built this stuff brick by brick. You know what I'm saying? Look at that slaw, that's me. Look at that batter. I mean, Bradley helped with some of the slaw. But that batter and that's me. Cool. All right, cool. Let's get. I don't know where to eat over. Sink. Oh, good. No, good. What's up? Bueno. Mucho bueno. Wow, no, it's good, lads. We actually did something. This one's better than, that's way better than the last one. It's good, I took the best piece of fish. Ooh, who wants from? I think that's the best taco. I've never made that taco before, so that was really impressive. Like, I don't really get impressed by my own work, you know, because it's normal. But that was really good. As long as my people them like it, do you know what I'm saying? I love it, so I'm saying. You like it? Oh, sorry, I love it. I love it, yeah, it was good, that was good. That was rocket. Thank you guys for enjoying my Baja fish tacos. I know you thought they were absolutely splendid. You could taste it through the camera. You could taste the crispiness from the batter. You could taste the slaw in the coleslaw. You could taste the vibes in the room that you wish you were in, but it's okay because we're making something else. We're making vegetable, mushroom and black bean tacos. I've already prepped the red and yellow pepper. Got a couple chiles to be chilling with it. Already cut the red onion because I'm super quick like that, you know. You already know how fast I did that. Got the black beans drained and in the bowl, ready to go. Garlic, minced, do you know what I'm saying? That's minced, no pie. Mushrooms, portobello with the honeys. Gonna get them all in the pan, gonna saute the onions. Gonna add the garlic to it after, gonna add the red pepper so it, like, they'll be a bit crunchy, but do you know what I mean? It's a bit softer. You want textures, you want different layers into your food. You don't want it all just be like mush, like porridge or something. We don't do that here. And then, just gonna season it with a little paprika, a bit more cumin. Cumin's the spice of the day. What's your spice of the day? I'm not familiar with mushroom. I actually hate the look of mushrooms, the texture of it. Makes me feel sick. The underside of portobelloes especially, I can't even look at. I've matured a little bit though, so I can look at it a bit more now. But like that is not. You think that's a pretty? You think that's a pretty? Let it burn. Let it burn like Usher said. Let it saute a few minutes. We're gonna talk about Puebla. Do you guys know Puebla in Mexico? You don't? Let me enlighten you. Puebla is the city that the battle actually fought in, the Battle of Puebla, which brought upon Cinco de Mayo. But Puebla is like more known for, not for Cinco de Mayo itself, but the museums, the art, the culture behind it, like the prettiness of the city is very much overlooked because of the battle, but beautiful city. And it has other things, such as, Martin?
Today Puebla is known for its colonial architecture, colourful tiles.
Wow.
And traditionally eaten dish on Cinco de Mayo is mole poblano. Poblano?
So like Martina said, beautiful tiles in the city. I see when you've had a battle in that, you gotta ride up the city, you know what I mean? You gotta make it, what's the point in having bricks, like just normal bricks? You gotta make them a bit more, let me not say coloured, but like they're a bit more vibrant, you know what I'm saying? And that's what they did. Architecture. Who doesn't like nice architecture? Here, everything's just grey. These man said I'm gonna do a bit more vim in that. I'm gonna put some little pizzazz. And they really recovered well from the battle that they won. I'm adding the peppers in. Drop the garlic in there. Garlic. It's really important that they get to know each other. You don't want everyone to just be like, oh, sorry, mate, don't, like, I mind that, sorry, I'm like, oh, this is my bit. I was actually standing there. Nah, just mix them through. Let them all become cousins. The pepper hasn't seen his cousin in time on this side, but it's okay because he's with garlic on this side and red onion. Red onion's actually way better than white onion. No offense to the white onion, but it's just not. You don't hit like that. I don't know why. Red onion when it's cooked down, it's just so nice, muy bueno and that. But like white onion, a little bit of cumin. I'm not gonna put that too much because I know it's boom. What have I learned from today? What have I learned from what I'm talking about? Well, I think, like I said, you gotta just be perseverant with whatever you do. Same like President Juarez, who said, I'm not paying you guys because you colonized me. Do you know what I mean? And I think that's right. I think even so, Spain should have paid them reparations. Panta Bradley. Spain should have paid them reparations, yeah. Because, what the hell? You can't just colonize people and ask them for money back. Like, it doesn't really work. So, I think, starting from, no, let's not start with the Mexicans first, let's start with black people. We should all get reparations. Whether you're black, whether you're Mexican, whether you're, are there any other people that do money? Are there any other people that have been? I'm not giving them no money. You will never make it. You will never make it. What is your favorite Mexican film? Mine is Nacho Libre. Mexican movie because it's the only one I've watched. It's not really Mexican, but it's about wrestlers, luchadors. That's real culture. Do you know what I mean? Masked wrestlers. You don't want to know who I am. You can't even take my mask off right now. So I'm saying, respect in the streets, hustling. But Jack Black in that film, he went from working in the monastery to realizing that he had aspirations beyond that. Yeah, he wanted to be a luchador, he wanted to have the fame, he wanted to have the glory, and he deserved it. And then he went back to the monastery and gave the kids what they needed. They gave them real food, real resources. They had they were playing football in the streets. They weren't playing football before then, they didn't even know what it was. But then Jack Black offered that to them and then obviously created a better world for them. I think we're good to go. Oh, no, sorry, I turned it off. No. Black beans. Almost forgot that one.
What was your favorite one to make?
Favorite one to make?
Not even the favorite
to eat.
One? Favorite to eat?
Favorite one to make, you know.
One to make.
I think the fish one, I really enjoyed making the fish one. It just felt a bit like so easy. It was swift. Everyone really liked it. Not that was that, but it was easy. But that one was really good. The chicken one was a bit annoying because the chicken just like maybe I should have cut them in half and then put them down and then I'd put a weight on there and then the weight would have cooked through quicker. But those are just like imperfections. If you cook for the first time, you can't really be perfect all the time, even though that's really annoying and I wish I could be. But it's also a learning process. That's what I'm enjoying about my cooking journey as well. You can make errors. You can you try things that don't work. You try things that do work, but then you didn't really remember how you did it, and then it's like you can never replicate it again. But if you do things over and over again, you get amazing results. I like creating a lot of not complicated dishes, but they're a bit harder to make. I think that's a lot more fun because I think being bored in the kitchen, not being bored, but like if I'm making easy, like you know what you're doing, but if I make something I don't know, I have to kind of focus and I have to lock in. So I quite enjoy that a lot more. But also when I cook spaghetti bolognese and things like that, I get to think about everything that's going on, like, and it's quite soothing to cook. Same way some people find running, like it can clear your head. When I cook, I can kind of just be by myself in my own little world whilst talking to all of you. But yeah, I've just gone on a tangent, but. So this is the black bean and mushroom taco with peppers. Look real good. Dropped a bit. Dropped the pepper too, not even the mushroom. Let's see what it's saying. It's absolutely piping hot. Not bad. Not bad. Well, really nice. Yeah. Eat this.
What'd you say?
This is really nice. I really enjoyed it. The pepper looked good. Yeah. So, no, is that what you're asking me? Is this my favorite one? Hey, so it's in the top 3. Guys, we had a lovely time today. We enjoyed chicken tinga. Let's start again. Guys, we had a lovely time today. Beautiful tacos. We had chicken tinga taco. We had baja fish from the Mexican country of... Oh, fucking hell. You want to do the show? No, joking. All right, guys. We had a lovely time today. We had some beautiful tacos that I made, of course. We had the chicken tinga taco, which was... What are we rating it? Out of 10? I'm giving it a 6.5. We had the baja fish taco, which was sublime. We're saying sublime, innit? Sublime? Yeah. They really hit. That was my favorite one so far. And then we had the mushroom and black bean taco with a few peppers in there. My least favorite taco, but you know what? The people them say it was good, so you know, that's how I do. But yeah, I'm just gonna round up the day. Thank you for watching. Thank you for tuning in to another episode of Chop It Up. I'm just gonna make myself a lovely Tingarita with a little bit of this and a little bit of that. Do you know what I mean? Said 50 ml. Don't know how much that is. That much. Boom. Bit of ice. You gotta put the lime around the glass. Like that. And then, get me. Just like they did. Just like the fathers did. Oh, I can just put this on. I bought this from home. Nice and cold. Real. On a hot summer's day, you're just like, I just wanna. Cool. I just want a little margarita, but I fancy a ting as well. Do you know what I mean?
Wait.
Oh yeah. Put ice. Thank you guys. Joking. Got ya. Oh, I dropped one.
The glass looks good.
The grass looked good.
What about the salt around the room?
That's what I came up with that idea. I was one of the first people to do that. Like I was one of the first chefs to put salt around the rim, like Soldier Boy. Gotta use the ice from the glass in here. Then you pour it in like that. Beautiful. Bradley, can I use your? Can I use the inside of your hand, please? Beautiful. Thank you. Pink ting. Delicious. Please sponsor me. And then I'm just gonna go. Look at that colour change. Get me. Of course we'll have a look. Of course we'll have a look. Of course we'll have a look. Whoa. What? Whoa. Pink Tingarita. You know what I'm saying? You see that waist movement? That's you only get that on Cinco de Mayo. Saying, a little gyration. Good. Wow. The drink is really, there's a lot of tequila in there. Sobriety has.
Boring. Keep drinking.
I think it's fun.
Sobriety has brought out an interesting side of me.
More tequila bottles.
And beers. In the Tesco there, they had Hennessy for £35. I was considering buying it, but I'd already bought the tequila. I was like, if I make some kind of Hennessy margarita, that would be insane.
That one.
Imagine that.
Never heard before.
Henny Margie. Henny Margs. Does the
Cinco de Mayo. Cinco de Mayo.
Henny de Mayo?
Henny de Mayo.
Henny de Mayo.
I'm gonna give you a lead.
On the 5th of May, 2025, you probably understand that this has been recorded in advance. On the 5th of May, 2025, I'm going to be drinking Henny Margs all day. I'm booking the day off work, Jeffrey, I'm sorry. I'm going to be off work that day because I'm drinking Henny Margs in the that's really touched me already. You see what I'm doing? You see what I'm doing like Ronaldinho? that means I'm already crunk. Shout out Ting. Shout out, nah, not even them, man. Shout out Ting. Shout out Tacos. Shout out Mexico. It's a big shout out to Mexico. Shout out to Puebla. Shout out to Puebla. Shout out to President Juarez, or his ancestors, not his ancestors, the one to go after the ancestors. What's that one? I don't know. Shout out to my pupils, Bradley, Martina, Michael, thank you. And then I have nothing else to say except for tuning in for the next episode. Thank you for watching this one. If you didn't watch this one, I can't swear, can I? No, but thank you for watching, thank you for liking, thank you for commenting, and whilst you're commenting, let me know what holiday you are celebrating or what holiday you think I should be celebrating. Because me, I'm a party guy. I'm just trying to party with you, without you, while you're watching at home and I'm cooking here. But yeah, let me know in the comments, here, down below, even further, down. Yeah, anyway, let me know down below. That drink is really, I got nothing else to say. I'm gonna probably just do this.